Hello, and welcome to Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do an after-action report of our third episode of the Perilous Island campaign for Pulp Alley. So let's get started. So today we're going to go to our third adventure in the Perilous Island campaign. This is at Death's Door, set in Athens, Greece. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to go ahead and hit like or subscribe if you haven't already done that. Also, I'd like to ask, I've been playing with the idea of maybe doing some Pulp Alley games that aren't traditional. What I mean by that is I've long talked about how flexible these rules are here when I bring the game up, and how a friend of mine in England uses them to play any historic skirmishing game rather than just pulp. So I thought it might be interesting to show that, to show some historical games run in it, and possibly some of the more unusual fringe areas that could be done with it, like cowboy games or science fiction games, maybe fantasy games. But what I'm thinking pretty heavily of is doing just some historical skirmish level gaming. So if there's any interest in that, go ahead and let me know in the like section down below. Now, in our campaign so far, some of you recall that we are looking for the missing Lord Darrow, and the Explorers Club and a group of evil Nazis under the command of the very evil Stahlhelm have been trying to find him. And they first went down to Mexico, to Hidalgo, Mexico, found some clues there which led them to Athens. On the way to Athens, while refueling, they were forced to have to escape Casablanca, escape that was delayed by the Germans having disabled and sabotaged the last flight out of Casablanca. And we now find our parties in Athens. So let's go to the gaming table. We're using the same leagues that we've been using, which is the Truppes des Untergangs with Stahlhelm as the leader, and the Explorers Club with Singapore Smith, both trying to find Lord Darrow. The characters are all starting off the board. They have to start coming into 4 entry points, which we chose prior to the game. We've had to manipulate a little bit of the size of the table because on my warehouse is only 2x2 instead of 3x3. But these blue discs here, there, here, and here are all entry points for this game. The plot points, but there's a customs agent just there. There are 2 guards just here. Those all move around. There is Lord Darrow's box just here. And hidden somewhere here, which will show up later, is his diary. I think that's what it is, a diary. That's Darrow's small nondescript brown box is what he's calling it. Oh, I'm sorry, logbook. That's the customs logbook inside there. We're going to each take 3 cards, unless you have something that tells you get to start with more than 3 cards.
Fact. When any character clearly wins a fight, their lead gains +1 reputations.
I have a pair of electro goggles that I have as an extra gadget for Dr. Horst's gets to roll before a game for special things. And you took something. Random events. We each have to roll a d10. I get an 8. Friendly local. You gain 1 random level 1 backup character for the scenario.
And mine's a 7.
Familiar area. Shift your die type up when rolling for starting director. Go ahead and roll for director again, but with a D8. I got a 3.
4.
All right, so you are the director.
Okay.
It is turn 1. You get to decide who takes the first activation.
I'll go. Might as well just head towards the item. Well, this counts probably. So that would be 1, 2, and then 4 more. So short here. He is going to go over more here to cover me. So 1, 2, 4 over here. 2. Let's put her up like she's going the other way. 2. And he'll go right behind her. Dog will go behind them.
The beast is going to come up to that guard. We shouldn't be able to get to a plot point in the first turn like this, but the table's too small. However, the 2 guards are extreme perils by the old rules, which is going to be a perilous area, so I'm going to have to take a perilous card for that. It specifically says in here, though, that I don't have to play a second peril card for playing the plot, so I'm really not sure what the point of that is. Roll 1 success with might. Gunter has a 1d6 might. 6, that's a success. I'm going to go ahead and I think I don't like that roll. I'm going to make a still call, do the perils for those.
All right, for the 3?
Because the table's too small.
Okay.
I have 2 might, finesse, or cunning. He can't do any of these. Do I have a card that'll help? I do not. So I'm going to fail the plot point. He's going to take 2 hits. I got to roll for those. I failed 1, so he does take a hit. It's rough for him because he's lower level than I thought he was, so he's knocked out. And the guy moves. He'll move 6 inches. He's getting away from me. That might be good. He's going to move 6 inches this direction. All right, I'm going to come on in with Dr. Horst. And he'll start walking towards here. Stahlhelm will come in. And 6 inches is there. I'll go to just outside of having to make that roll. And I'm not going to come into that other entrance because of this, so I'm just going to put everybody right there. And that's, okay, so now we roll for movement in general for the guys. So, him, he moves.
5.
Technically, he can't move. He'll move into the corner. And this one here moves 2 inches this way.
He's probably heard us.
And this one here moves this way. It's turn 2. You still have the chair, the director's chair, so you pull a card. All right. Oh, I have to make a recovery roll. I forgot about that. This is dangerous. I could lose that character on the first turn of the game. I did not, though. So he comes back to 6.
I'm going to go. Singapore Smith wants to explore this plot point. She moves 2 inches.
So you have to take a peril for the plot.
Right. 2 cunning or might. She's going to do cunning, which is 2d10. She makes both.
All right.
And
So then you do the pull a card for the plot point.
right. to challenge a finesse or cunning. Her finesse is 3d10. She can re-roll a finesse once in a turn if she needs to, but she doesn't need to.
So grab the reward card.
A reward card, yes.
And take the plot marker.
Yep.
And you have the customs log. And do you want me to go or are you gonna go?
I'll have my other guys go. Reese
All right.
is going to head this way. We'll just go to here. That was Lowell. Her dog is just going to come up to her. And these guys, we're going to go that way. Actually, we could do 2 moves, couldn't we? And at this point, that looks like an okay thing to do. Because nobody else is around there.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Horst. Horst is right there in that doorway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move him to here. I'm going to shoot at him if I can. Well, 12 is the max. You're definitely at 12. Mm-hmm. So I'm shooting. That's 3d6. And what is he doing?
He can shoot back.
All right.
It's 2d6.
I get 1 hit.
He doesn't get any.
You have to roll for a hit.
He's okay?
All right, so I'm shooting Stahlhelm at the guard right here. Oh, I can't shoot them. That's not what I'm doing. It's a challenge, might or finesse. That's right. Mm-hmm. I have to do a might or a finesse. My might's 3d10. My finesse is 2. I'm going to do might. There's no question about that. I got 2. That's all I needed. So that allows me to get up to him. I'm going to take a peril for that. 2 successes with finesse. Finesse is not my best. 2d8. And I need them both. And I only got 1. So this guy's giving us grief. Okay, do not take the hit. But he moves. I'm going to go ahead and do Gunter the Beast, I guess. Beast has to... At least it's 1 might, right? Of course, I can fail 1 might. Or I could use my card.
He's a beast. He should be good on might.
So if I play this card, it'll let me use my brawl or my shoot instead of might.
Yes.
But I have to get rid of a card. Go ahead and play that one. Because that gives me 2 chances instead of only the 1. And it's only, I only need 1, so. And I got it. All right, so he gets that past that first thing. I still have to do a plot. He can't do it. 2 mights or finesse. I could have if I kept that card. So he's going to have to roll for 2 hits. Failed 1. That's all he needed to fail. So he takes a point, and he's knocked down again because that's how he spends the game. Carl the Superman. He's probably going to do something similar. 2 cunnings. He can't do that. 2d6. He takes 1. He's down. So with that in mind,
To get out.
I'm going to try to get these guys out of there. This is a peril. It's a challenge. There's 2, which he can't make. And he takes a hit. He's down. The other one... 1 cunning. This is actually possible. But he fails. He failed the roll. He takes 1 hit, but he failed that. And the shooter, these guys are good, huh?
Wow, I am stunned.
And he can't make that. And so he takes a hit, so he's down.
Oh my god.
Well, that was a nasty turn.
Yeah.
So we have to roll for the guys who move. Mm-hmm. So him, he can't go 4-inch, can't go 4, or the way it's
Not
pointing.
that way.
This guy here is apparently here's the shooting. It's turn 3 already.
Oh, you need to do health rolls.
I do. I'll roll for the shooter first, the spare guy. He actually comes back. Did not expect that. I'll roll for the nameless follower. He comes back. I will roll for Olaf Dieter, and he goes. The one that has a name dies. I will roll for Carl the Superman. He's not so super.
Wow.
So I have two characters out
God.
already at the beginning of the game. And he's out.
Oh my God.
That hurts. You still have the initiative, so you got to take a card. You're activating.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Stack the Deck.
Okay.
That allows me to take one of these cards and put it on the top of the deck.
Okay. Reese. He is going to place a 3-inch burst within a 12-inch line of sight on your guy.
All right. Maybe 2 cunning.
Oh.
Except I can use my electric goggles. I ignore gadget mishap, so I don't have to roll for a mishap. So what I have to do is pull another card, and it'll tell me how much I get to lower to success with. So it's only 1. So that 1 means I get to lower this to 1. I only need 1 cunning. And I got 2 d8s. And I got them both anyway.
So he's just going to go 2, and then he's going to shoot at your guy.
All right, I'm going to shoot back. I'm shooting back with a 3d6.
On the 3d8.
I got 2 hits.
I only got 1.
You could decide to block one of mine if you rolled over a 4 or a 5.
I did.
So you could decide to block one of mine if you want.
And you got 2?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just block 1.
All right, so you have to roll for 1.
Which is a d8. And he makes it. She is going to come out here.
Singapore.
5, Singapore Smith. So she's gone 5. 6 gets her through the door. Now she can't get to him. The dog will follow her. And these guys are going to just kind of glance around the corner and see what the heck is going on. I'm considering them to be hiding behind this corner thing.
Activate Horst. I'm going to
Reese's
shoot
about.
at Archer. I've already been involved in a combat though, so I lose one of my dice, so I'm at 2d6.
And I also lose a dice, so I'm at 2d8.
I
1.
got 2 successes.
And I got 1.
All right, well, I'm not going to stop your 1, so I'm going to roll for, you have to roll for 2, I have to roll for 1. I roll on a d8.
I roll on d8 also.
I did not make it, so you take a wound.
I take 1.
I'm going to go ahead and try to get this guy again with Stahlhelm. That's 2 mites. Stahlhelm can probably do that. Yeah, he has 3d10. That's actually good for him. That's 2 8s, so I got 1 of them. So that's the first thing. 2 successes with finesse or cunning. For the peril, 3d10s, I can do that. That's cunning. I get 2. That gives me past the peril. 1 more. This is actually to get the plot, and there's only 1 finesse. So can I talk him into joining me? I do, just barely. So I have this plot point. I'm asking him, all right, guy, show me where they are. Okay. I'm going to move these guys into the hallway. And that's the end of that turn.
I have 1 to roll for. 1 hit, like you do.
So, yeah, I might as well roll for him. So I need a D6 for Horst. Horst doesn't get better.
I have I'm good for Lowell, Archer.
This guy we have to roll for his movement. And this one over here stays there. He's afraid. Starting next turn, we'll be pulling 2 cards. I'm going to move Horst over to here. Horst is stuck in the doorway. Over there.
Gotta lay off those sausages.
I'm going to move this guy to there. And he's going to shoot at Reese.
At Reese or Archer?
Or Archer.
Okay.
He's got a whopping D6.
And I've got 3d8.
Sacrificial here.
Come on, shoot well.
I got a hit.
I didn't get any.
All right, so you got to roll for a hit.
Okay, 1d8. But I do okay.
So now I'm going to move this guy to there, and he's going to shoot you. And he's got a D6, doesn't he? No, he has 2d6. And you're down a die. What are you doing?
Oh, you're shooting at me?
Yep, one
Okay.
hit.
No hits.
All right, so you got one again. Oh.
We're good. He's gone, the plot point. Oh, that's not the plot point?
Yeah, he's the plot point. He's escorting us.
Oh, you take him with you.
He's what you always bring the plot point with you.
Okay.
But thematically, it makes more sense for him actually to be there. Because
does.
he's actually directing me to the last thing.
Okay.
And remember, the plot points have to enter this square to make the fifth one show up.
You're right. I forgot all about that. I am going to head over to engage this guy.
All right, so pull a card for the 6-inch thing.
Okay. 3 any skill. I can re-roll a shoot. So I'm going to use shoot. So 3d10. I make 2 of them. I'm re-rolling. I do not make it. It takes 1 here.
And she has to roll her health roll.
Oh, that's right. Which is a d10. That's a 10. It's a 0. So she's okay. Dog runs after her.
He has to roll peril.
The dog?
Yeah, it's within 6 inches of the...
Okay. It's a 3. He didn't make
He
it.
can't make it.
He can't make it.
So roll 3 health checks.
And he's okay.
All
Paul's
right.
going to shoot this guy. He's down 1
I
die.
should have an orange thing on him.
Okay.
Because I did shoot at you.
Okay, he's down 1 die.
Okay, I'm going to dodge.
Okay. He makes
Which I
1.
failed. All right, so health roll, which he failed, so he's down.
Reese,
So-
then he is going to go and brawl. But he's got to do something. So he's going to go... Oh, he can't.
I don't
He's
think
too
he
far
can.
away.
Yeah.
He's too far away. Damn. Okay, I guess all he can do is go towards him. Okay, and these guys are going to come around. So 4 to here. 2 more. Sadly, these are so weak. They're never going to achieve the challenges
This is going to be right. That's the end, right?
of this turn.
So I have a health roll on this fella, and he failed, so he's gone. That was my backup dude. I have a health roll on Horst.
Do you?
Horst is fine. Those are my health rolls. These come off. Is he within 6 of you? He is, so he doesn't move. But like normal, he keeps wanting to go through the corner. So he's not going anywhere. So
He's
take
scared.
one of these, and you take one of those. This is turn 5.
Oh, did you say we take 2 this time?
That's right. That's right.
Play immediately. Place this card face up. The winner of this scenario gains +1 tips point in addition to any other rewards.
Cool.
I'm director.
Yep.
Singapore Smith is going to attempt to, she is going to attempt to engage this guy again.
All right, so she's got to roll a card. She's got to pull a card for being in 6
Right.
inches.
1 finesse or
She
cunning.
can do that.
So it's going to be finesse, which is 3d10. She's okay. In fact, she got all 3. She is now going to...
Close with him, and she has to
Close.
do the peril for the plot. Again, this is not part of the scenario, and we've probably made the scenario a little tough by including it.
All right, 2 finesses. That's, again, the 3d10. And she can re-roll 1. But she doesn't have to. She got the 2, which is good because I've saved the re-roll now if there's a finesse on the next one. So the next one is for the plot point. 2 might finesse or cunning. I can discard 1 or more cards in order to get one less.
Right.
So I only need one finesse. I've got 3. I've got it. And I've got the plot point. Choo Choo's going to run after her, as he is wont to do. Irina's so low-key and non-threatening, she is going to approach this contact.
All right, so we've got to pull a card for the peril.
Right. 2 with might, and there is no way she can do that. She doesn't make them, so she is...
But she only takes 1. You never take more than 1. Right. I have to roll for his movement.
He is so horrified. He's out of there. Wahid's going to do the same thing. Wahid is going to...
Wahid's never pulling this off.
Going to play for a peril for him, for Wahid. That is 3 any skill. He has no 3s. He cannot do it. He is going to roll... Does he have to roll 3 of them then?
No, because that was... You have 3 healths, yes.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
He fails them all.
But he only takes 1, because that's the most you ever take.
Reese is going to come out 1 inch, and he's going to shoot at this guy.
Okay, he's going to shoot back.
And that is 2d6.
You should have an extra die.
So I should be at 3d6.
Yeah.
That's...
Most of these fights have been, that should have been applying to. Actually, we've been in short range.
Yes.
Mine both miss.
2 of mine hit.
All right, I probably blocked him. He made 1, failed the other, but he's only a one-shot guy, so
okay.
He's down.
And we are down to Lowell. Lowell is going to 5. He's going to go to here, and he is... Do you consider him in cover or not?
Well, cover doesn't mean you couldn't shoot at him.
Do I have line of sight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at him. So that would mean I am 4d8.
I'm at 3d6, but 4d6 because of range.
I don't get them.
I got 2.
Okay. All right. Well, he's going to roll 2. He makes 1, takes 1, but he's a d8, so he's down to d6.
All right. And this goes to me because that's a successful win.
Yep.
I'm going to move the boss. I'm going to move him through that box, which is going to activate the 5th thing. But I'm going to come over here. Let's first see where the 5th thing happens. I have to pass a cunning check, actually. Cunning is 3d10.
Then you did.
I passed it, as it only said 1. So I make the cunning check. 1 success is an action. A successful player places Darrow's box within 6 inches of the character, but not within 1 inch of a friendly character. So I'm going to put it there. We may actually make this. I didn't realize it was going to show up so close.
Right.
All right, now for this plot point, I have to pull for the plot. I have might, finesse, or cunning. 3 successes. They're both d10, so it doesn't really matter. I need all of these have to succeed, which seems unlikely.
That's how I always feel.
And only 2 of them, so I have to roll 3 health checks. I'm at d10s. I take 1 health check, or 1 health. So I do not get him. He gets to move. I'm not that worried about him anymore, though. He only moves 2 inches, but he moves 4 towards Wahid's head. But Horse hasn't moved.
Is that him?
Yeah, Horse is going to... I was going to shoot, but now I'm going to go get that box.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's what I would do, too.
So I have to plot 2 cunning or might, 2d8 either way. However, I'm going to try to use my electro goggles. Well, I won't try, because I never fail. Lowers them by 2. It's auto success.
Oh.
So that means I have to do the peril, or that's the peril. I get to do the plot point. Can I only do that once a turn, I'm assuming? 1 finesse.
You'll make that.
3d6. I can probably make that.
Yes.
1 success. So I get the little box. And it is a red herring.
That's going to cost.
It was a red herring?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's actually way over here.
Ah,
So health rolls.
Right.
Stahlhelm is now a D8. He's back up.
all right.
Nobody else I have is down.
All right, let's see. First arena. Nope, she's gone. And then Wahid. He's gone. Wow. And then...
Oh, I have that German there.
And then, yeah. And then my Lowell Archer to bring him back up to
He is gone.
a higher. He is higher. Nope. He stays where he is.
This is the last turn of the game. We get 2 of these. I'm going to go ahead and activate Stahlhelm.
Okay, wait. I want to use this on you.
All right, -1 die on might, cunning, and finesse.
Yep.
Cunning or might, 2 successes. Cunning or might would normally be 3d10. Your card makes it 2d10. So I'm playing that on your card.
Okay. Retake that card, I guess, so you get it.
But more
Okay.
importantly, it stops it.
Right.
I don't think I got it. I only needed 2. No, that's a 3. I did not get it. Don't have anything that can re-roll that. So I have to roll for hits. I get hit again. That ends his turn. Can I get horsed over there, or should I take this guy's point? I'll go ahead and try to take this guy's point. This is the last turn of the game.
Exactly.
1 might, he can probably do that. His might's not great. 2d8. 2 hit successes, so he got that just barely. Well, no, he only needed 1. He only needs 1 finesse.
Reroll that one.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know you're in the door.
2. I failed the other 2. I got
it.
that one. So I did get him. I did get the customs dude.
Okay.
How did I get 2 red herrings? Shouldn't have been 2 herrings in there. 4 inches. He goes off this way. I'm trickier than you thought. That's all my guys done. I only have those 2 guys.
Wow. We're going to use the best one we've got. So the best he can do is go up to him and try to get his. This is the one for the perilous area. 2 might, finesse, or cunning. He has, let me see. What?
I'm playing that on you.
Okay. What am I doing?
You're losing a die if it's a might, a cunning, or a whatever. It's the same one you played on me last year.
Okay, okay. Then I will use this one and get it back. The 1 die. This was to get a plus die.
All right.
We are going to use 3d8.
That's not bad.
No. I forgot might was one of them. So he needs 2.
I need 2 more.
He got them. Okay. So we got them for the peril.
All
Now
right.
he's going to do it for the plus point. He needs 1 finesse.
I may stop putting herrings in there when it doesn't require them.
Okay, 1 finesse.
We've had really bad luck lately.
Finesse is 2d6. Come on, 1 finesse, 1 finesse. No!
The guy moves.
Now, wait, I have to roll for failing it, don't I?
Well, yeah, but he still moves. It's got nothing to do with that.
Okay. There's really not much he can do.
He could go after him.
I guess he can. Yeah, he's close enough. He can go after him. Peril, 1 might. He can possibly do that. Might, 1d6. Nope. He does not. Roll for health. Nope. He's down. They don't need to
That's
move.
pretty much the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
We'll do the math. I think you. How many rewards do you have?
2.
Yeah, I think you've probably won. I'll do the math in a moment, though.
Okay.
What that'll mean, though, is that you will have Lady Elaine in your group next game.
Oh, excellent.
So I apologize if it was difficult to follow the video. The terrain I'm using does make it a little hard to get the camera down in there. I've come up with some fixes that have helped a little bit on that, but still that particular terrain, while it looks good on the table when you're playing with it, it's not really good for camera access. As to the game itself, wow, pretty interesting, close game. Victory, of course, goes to the Explorers Club. That's fine. I'm always a little happier to see the Explorers Club than be victorious than the Nazis, who are, of course, baddies. The victory having been taken there and the information being found will now lead us to the next adventure into Dutch Indonesia for our next game. Look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions or comments you'd like to make, or if you're familiar with the rules for Pulp Alley yourself and have questions regarding those, go ahead and put those in the comment section down below. We also look to the comment section for any further ideas that you may have for content you'd like to see us produce here on Cry Havoc Wargaming. If you've enjoyed this video and found it all useful, I hope that you will hit like, and if you'd like to continue to receive notifications for videos like this one that may help you determine how to better spend your money or time in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then I hope you'll hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. Till next time, cheers.